Welcome to Oak Ridge First Response Fire Protection Training Guides. In this guide, we will be reviewing the BuildOps mobile app. When a job is dispatched to a technician, the system will send a notification directly to the technician's phone. Opening the app, we can see all jobs scheduled for the current day and their scheduled times. By pressing the bell at the top right of the screen, we can see all notifications. Back at the main page, we can review all jobs that have been assigned, both in the past and jobs scheduled for the future. When opening a job, it is important to fully read through all details before starting work. Here, we can see the address, property name, property representative, contact info, who authorized the work, the project manager, and sign-in procedures. Below this, we can see details like the customer PO or work order numbers, the not to exceed amount, as well as the issue description given by the customer. We can also review the work that is to be performed during the visit. Remember, some jobs may require multiple visits, so the entire issue may not be assigned on a single visit. Selecting View Past Jobs will allow a technician to see the previous jobs at the property. Selecting More Details, we can see all technicians assigned to the visit, property attachments such as drawings or blueprints, as well as any documents or pictures specific to the job that have been added. The report section of the job is where technicians will fill in details of what has been done during the visit. The Assigned Tasks area is where specific items to be completed can be found. When a technician is ready to go to the site, the Travel button is to be selected. Time will now be recorded on the job. If directions are needed, the drop pin can be selected, which will open the preferred map application. During travel, the app can be fully closed and will run with minimal data in the background. Once on site, the Work button is to be selected. The app can again be closed while working on site. The first step when arriving on site should always be to take before photos or videos. This can be done by taking a live shot through the system or selecting it from the existing phone's library. When completing tasks, ensure to complete ones including safety checks before beginning physical work. If forms are required, they can be filled out directly in the app. Forms are often a mixture of short answer or multiple choice questions. Be sure to fill out all areas. Some forms have multiple pages, so be sure to check to ensure nothing is missed. Forms can be saved if they are partially complete and submitted once completed. Parts and materials may be added in a specific task by either the coordinator or the technician on site and added to the report if used. Once a task is complete, it should be marked as complete in the system. Technicians can recommend tasks not listed on the visit or even the job. These are saved in the system under the property and be added to jobs or estimates later. It is vital that recommended tasks have detailed descriptions and include pictures to fully showcase the issue. If materials are used, they can be added by searching and selecting them. If the part is not listed, it can be manually added by selecting Materials. Ensure to provide the name and description of the part being used. The quantity and details can then be filled out. If prices are not known, they may be left at 0 and filled out later by the billing team. If parts are purchased, a purchase order can be made in the app. The vendor, PO type, date of purchase, and description can be entered, along with a picture of the receipt. Once work is finished, it is important to add completed pictures or video. This allows us to prove what was completed and the state of the job site that it was left in. Files can be taken live or added from the library. Once pictures are added, a visit summary must be completed. This should include all details of what was done during the visit, as well as forms filled out, procedures followed, and contacts made. If a customer's signature is required, it can be added by adding the customer name at the bottom of the report and having the customer sign within the assigned box. The timesheets of the visit can be reviewed at the bottom. This will show the time spent in travel, break, and working. If a break is used, such as required breaks for lunch, it can be selected at the top. Once the break is over, the technician can select work to begin time tracking on the job again. If needed, technicians may flag the visit to alert a coordinator to an issue or important note. This may be that a quote or parts are needed, or any other issues that may arise. It's important that if a visit is flagged, a detailed description of why is given. Once the visit is complete, the Finish button is selected. The system will then ask if all work has been completed. If it has not been, the technician will be asked why. It is very important that the reason is provided, as some reasons may not be the fault of the company and may result in additional charges to the customer. If all work has been completed, the system will check that all required areas of the report have been completed and highlight any that have not. If a section is to be skipped, the system will double check to ensure it was not selected by mistake. Once all selections are completed, the visit can be finished. If the technician would like to leave the dispatcher a note, they may do so before signing out, and it will appear as a flag on the visit. With the visit now complete, technicians may now move on to the next job on their day. Thanks for watching. For more information, speak to your coordinator or manager.